Hey guys, it's your boy Dave. Welcome back. We're going to do a quick video. This little cameo is just about our experience going to the Super Bowl. Woohoo! With ALS. Super Bowl, baby! Thank you, Team Gleason. Making the dreams come true, baby. Thank you. We applied back about 6 months ago. We were at an ALS convention, ALS Nexus, and we had a couple tell us about the Team Gleason Foundation. It's a nonprofit. I've heard about Mr. Gleason being a sports fan. I knew that he had ALS, has been battling it. But they're like, no, he does a lot of good things for the ALS community. You should check it out. I didn't think much about it, but applied for the Super Bowl, just not thinking anything of it. Like if they rejected it, fine. If they considered it, we'll see where our ceiling was with it. But it's a pretty easy application. Not to drag the story on, but I'm going to give you all the details. So found out like 2 months later, they're like, okay, you've been approved, but we don't know if we'll get tickets yet. But we're fine with that as long as we get them donated, our tickets donated to us, then you can go. So I put it in the kind of back of my mind, and I really didn't expect much for the Broncos this year to do anything. But the season kept building, getting closer and closer. Broncos kept finding ways to sneak out wins. And that was like my Sunday pass day. That's what was helping me get by, is just watching football. But Broncos kept winning. And we got an email that said, all right, you did get approved. We still don't have the tickets. You'll know by playoffs. So in the back of my mind, Broncos keep winning. We're like, holy shit. Oh yeah, I'm going to cuss again. I forgot to tell you guys. I know a couple people commented it's offensive to cuss. So I've been trying my darndest not to drop any curse words, but I just thought about it. I have ALS and I'm dying, so I want to do what I want. So back to it. So Broncos are winning, but still haven't heard nothing back. We make playoffs. We're a 1 seed. This is a Cinderella story. Everyone's going to hear about it. I'm going to make primetime Channel 8 news, and they're going to say this ALS wheelchair boy is going to the Super Bowl. And then I find out that Bo broke his dang ankle. So dreams crushed again. We lost in the snow globe by 3 points, and my season hopes were over. I'm not going to the Super Bowl because my team lost. Sucks. I'm in a wheelchair. My legs don't work. Can't breathe. Sob story. As I tell Natalie, you know what? Right, Team Gleason, tell them I don't even want to go to the damn Super Bowl. Like, screw the Patriots. Or Friday, the week before the Super Bowl, I get a call. Oh, wait, no, that morning I text my friends. Hey, can I crash at your house and can we have a Super Bowl party? I got some friends who want to come over. Can we come drink all your food, eat all your food, drink all your drinks? He's like, oh, I got to ask my wife, Brian, Sarah, talking about you. I got to ask her if you can come over. Then an hour later, I get a call, says Team Gleason. I'm like, what? Are they mad at me? Because I told my wife to cuss at him and say, I don't want to go to this dang Super Bowl. But I answer it, and she's like, congratulations, I got exciting news, and I have crazy news. So I'm like, okay. She's like, you're going to Super Bowl, but we have to book everything in 24 hours. We have to go get you a van rental. We have to go get the hotel book. We have to do all this because the Super Bowl's next week. So I'm like shaking and freaking out. My first person who I asked, my filmographer, one of my best friends, he said, no, I can't go with you. I don't want to go with you. Football's stupid. I like the Chiefs. So then we had our list that we had to go through and see who's cool enough to go with us to the Super Bowl, because we're going to the damn Super Bowl. Team Gleason got us a van rental because it was kind of last minute, so flights were going to be nuts. And then they got us hotels booked in San Francisco. So 3 tickets to the dang Super Bowl. Your boy made it. Oh, Bryce, my buddy from college, one of my really good friends, brother, he was the chosen one. He got the golden ticket, even though he's an old red. Redheads get a chance too. Bryce was our third wheel. It was cool. Natalie's family, they sent us off like a parade. They showed up in the morning. Her sister Ashley got snacks for us, and Jake and Nicole and Jaira came and sent us off and wished us good luck for the road. It was really cool, really neat of them. We picked up the van on Thursday, and the Thursday before the Super Bowl, and started the leg. We didn't have, the hotels weren't set up until Friday, so we're like, all right, well, that's a 26-hour drive, 1,740 miles to San Francisco. Yeah, we did it in one leg. Bryce drove like 18 of those hours, and Natalie got a good old 6 hours in. On the way back, it was not as smooth, but we'll get back to that. Everyone was pretty cool. They took turns driving. When Bryce needed a little break, Natalie would jump in. I would just be a front passenger seat, backseat driver, and just complain about all the curbs that they hit and all the bumping. The roads in New Mexico were god awful all through, like, I don't know if that's Gallup or somewhere through New Mexico. You guys need to work on your roads. A little bumpy. But no, the trip, the whole experience, shout out to Bryce, my brother, I love you. I did find and notice one thing in California. I don't know if this is just me, but it seemed like they were a lot more accessibility friendly. Like restaurants and bars, they had paths and ways for you, kind of opened up like royalty. Here in Oklahoma, it seems like maybe there's not as many. I don't know. Maybe that was just in my head because I was on vacation and didn't care what I looked like. And it had some getting used to here in Oklahoma. Just because, I don't know. Maybe that's in my head. Anyways, California, props to them. Hotel was nice. It was downtown, but we still had some accessibility problems in the hotel. We're used to our toilet at my house. It warms your butt up. It's got a bidet, electro remote, and it sits up about 29 inches, maybe 27. That sounds right. Their bathroom was 16 inches, so it was a pain in the butt. Like Natalie, she's not really strong enough to lift me all the way up. We have a method where, like, if I get to my knees, it's easier for her to lift. And caregivers, they have all the tricks and angles to lifting up. My buddy Bryce is a pretty strong guy. He dropped me 2 times, ripped off my pinky nail, no big deal. Sometimes you gotta get some pain before you get the gain. It gets a little rocky at times. And that evening of the dinner, that first night, me and Natalie got into an argument, and there's an ugly side of Dave. I was a bit of a butthead. Bryce didn't like it. Don't talk to your wife like that. She's not just my wife, she's my caregiver. She wipes my butt. Nope, no excuses. So I'm still working on myself too. And Bryce exited the restaurant, and me and Natalie continued to have our dinner. And we still didn't get along on the same page, so we left. And Natalie was walking ahead of me, and I was trying to chase. I bet if anybody in San Francisco, if you saw a crazy wheelchair boy chasing after a lady, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But we made up. It was all gravy. Sometimes you fight when you're in a car 27 hours in a row together. Saturday, my dad came into town. He lives in Sacramento. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. He came into town and showed us a tour of San Francisco. We got to go out to the Golden Gate Bridge. We actually I rolled over the Golden Gate Bridge. There's a little town, Sausalito, I think it is. I'm not 100% that's right, but they had some bars that are like inside of the mountains right there by the bay. You're on the water. We had some drinks down there. It was super cool, super fun. Got back to the hotel. We just had a really good time, real fun time.
I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Woo!
Day of the Super Bowl. So I woke up 4:30, like excited, like somebody get me dressed. I'm going to the Super Bowl. The dopamine wore off a little bit. I crashed from the hangover, went back to sleep. We got up at 9, got breakfast, hit the road. Traffic was crazy, but Team Gleason got us a really cool parking pass. So we parked like 2 blocks from the stadium. Hiked up there. Turns out none of us like crowds. Bryce had a panic attack, and I just stayed in my chair and just drank too many beers. But it was an experience. Super Bowl. I've been to a couple NFL games, but the Super Bowl felt like that on steroids. The flyover was amazing. Charlie Puth singing the national anthem. Got to see Green Day, and we got to see the halftime show with Bad Bunny. We got to see Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin. Ay, ay, ay. Get to see the tree people get into action. The little tree people dancers. It was really sweet. I enjoyed it. Got to see a streaker live. It was hilarious. There's a security guard that after the whole event, it's me and Allie's like favorite part, other than the Patriots getting beat. Sorry, Patriot fans, but you had it come in. There was a security guard who was running back to the other side of the field after the streaker, and he had too much momentum and kept falling face forward. It felt like 4 times. It was amazing. The gift shop, the lines were insane. Natalie went in there because it got pretty chilly on our side. There was a bay breeze that was coming through, and she tried to buy a sweater, but the lines were crazy. She finally got in, and all the sweaters were sold out. So she bought a cool shirt for $68. Yeah, Super Bowl sweet streaker. Seahawks, congratulations. Team Gleason, thank you so freaking much. Everybody that tuned into this video, I love you. Thank you for watching. Dahlia, Bear, we're at the Super Bowl. Woo! Love you.